MSA Sports Center stage, hometown softball featuring the Peters Township Indians, two actually hometown softball programs meeting today at Peterswood Park. Peters Township falling to the Baldwin Highlanders by a score of 4-0, but Jill Yates, sophomore at Peters Township, is still kind enough to join us here after a tough loss. 4-0. We were talking to Coach Davis. First of all, thank you for joining us. We were talking to Coach Davis before the game. She said that the bats have really been a key to the success, the recent success, putting you guys in the chase for the playoffs. And yet, for 4 innings, the bats were nowhere to be found today. You did get something going. You started hitting the ball, but still ended up getting shut out. Tough day at the office.
Yeah, we have been hitting really well. Against Upper St. Clair, we crushed the ball, came out 14-2. I think going up against Addie, she's a really good pitcher. She puts movement on it, and we just couldn't string them together.
But you're running out of time now. You only have one section game left. You're sort of in a chase with Mount Lebanon. The bad news is you lost twice to the Blue Devils.
We did.
Is that something that you guys are concerned about, watching the scoreboard, seeing what they're doing, or do you really just need to focus on what you guys are doing?
We have had a talk about focusing on just we need to win our last few games, we have to get it together, but I think part of us is watching them, and we all feel the tension.
Jill Yates, kind enough to join us. You were just telling me that you are a Texas gal.
I am.
Now, you were born and somewhat raised. You came here 5 years ago in 5th grade, and this chilly, wet weather is something you're not used to, huh?
No, definitely not.
Well, the summer's got to be a little better here. Isn't it ridiculously hot in Texas?
Yep. Summers are 106-ish.
Oh, yikes. What about you were telling me that you've lost the Southern draw.
I have.
But you worked hard on that.
Yeah, I did. 5th grade, a lot of kids are mean when you come into school and have a Southern accent, so I kind of worked on trying to veer away from it. But...
Lay off the Southern people, you mean kids. So, what about sports? You play softball. Do you play any other sports?
I play volleyball for the high school as well.
Okay. Now, do you like the Pittsburgh sports teams, or are you still a Houston gal at heart?
Houston, definitely. It's hard to get away from where you're raised, so I still like my Texans and my Astros.
All right, nothing wrong with that. I like loyalty. That's good. What other things do you like to do away from softball, away from...
Well, I love country music, so my mom and I go to as many concerts as we can on my off days, which is not many.
Have you been to some of the concerts at Heinz Field?
I have. I went to Luke Bryan a few years ago. That's the only one I've been to at Heinz. I've been to a few at First Niagara.
Okay. And you are only a sophomore, so what do you see yourself doing 4 or 5 years from now?
I don't know. I was thinking about going into nursing, so trying to get into a nursing school. I don't know if I'm going to play in college yet, but we'll see.
Now, would you rather stay close to here, or would you rather go south to go to school?
I have always, since I moved here, wanted to go back and go to college down south, but as I get older, I don't know, it's changing. I might stay a little closer.
All right. Well, you still have a few years left.
Yeah.
All right. Jill Yates, she's only a sophomore, but she is fun to watch, especially on defense. She'll get the bat going, she promises.
I promise.
Kind enough to join us.
You caught me on a bad game.
No, you did all right. Thank you, Jill. Best of luck to you. Jill Yates of Peters Township on MSA Sports Center stage.